Так, раз. Проверяем звук. Как слышно? Так, всем привет. Мы тут собрались поиграть в Alan Wake, что удивительно и ни разу не соответствует описанию трансляции. Сейчас узнаем, игра, громкость как у нее. Нормально или погромче? Так, ладно. На легком, конечно. Мы же не потеть тут собрались.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Нечего ходить посередине шоссе. Тоннеля.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Эпизод 1. Кошмар.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Нет. Меня все устраивает. Угу.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you could just make up stuff, eat it, play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You missed your deadline!
Можно уклоняться.
Damn. You can't stop me!
Угу. Давай. Бей.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Давай, давай, давай. Нет, не помню. Ой, это зря, это зря.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Так, выхода не было. Замечательно. Сейчас игру потише сделать чуть надо. Я думаю, достаточно будет. Если что, мне опять чатик скажет. Очень мило. Так, а пусть ничего не мило.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Так, куда выбираться? А, понятно.
Follow the light.
Да-да-да, иду. Так, сейчас еще просят тише сделать игру. Это невыносимо. Так.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Ага. Святой Ахиллес. Я уже играл у него давно. Но как бы уже не
Well
помню.
done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Да, я возьму.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Так, сейчас, секунду. Так, теперь можно продолжать. Так, усиление яркости фонарика. Не успел прочитать. Иди.
Just like
Так, бежим к маяку. Отстань.
I can keep this up forever.
Alan Wake. Какая красота. Маяк, не тухни. Маяк.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Извиняюсь. Извиняюсь. Так.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Но старик тут один.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Так, все?
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend.
Да, это мой
That's
лучший друг.
cute.
Лучший.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Мы даже
Okay,
еще
Al.
не
I'll call
приехали.
back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry
Yeah.
is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Ну, вероятно, машины у них... Вот это. Ха! Я угадал.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Замечательно.
Keep it here. Well, okay.
Такие
Good for you.
фанаты. Так, меня заставляют обойти.
Try the coffee.
Смотреть.
Just don't blame me when you fall in
right.
love, because
So
it'll
much
break
for
your
quiet
heart when you
vacation.
have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of
Do me a
skin.
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune
Ну,
right
пошли.
now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation.
Давай послушаем, что ты
are you
предлагаешь.
serious?
Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Музяка качает. О, тут надо термосы собирать.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Так.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. and to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron
Всё
Lake is
очень
a
и
special
очень.
place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Да, я видел уже, насколько там опасно.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Просто это музыканты местные.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's some.
Сейчас, секундочку, надо кое-что проверить. Все нормально.
Right.
Продолжаем.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Птичья нога? Птичья нога что? Ладно. Неважно. Не самое лучшее место вообще.
We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Так, термос.
Hello? Anyone here?
И где тут? Где? Где?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist.
А где свет-то включается? Включить питание.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
А, все, я понял. Рано я в дом забежал. Раненько.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Давай, давай.
Okay, I'll look around a bit. The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that.
Не дали дослушать.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Так, идем в дом. Еще раз дадут посмотреть, что надо скажу. Понятно, второй раз не дают.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Сюрприз.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Вырезай с поручни.
Coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Бегу.
Alice?
С ног падаю.
Alice?
Бегу.
Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Теперь я в машине. Почему я в машине? Я прыгал в воду.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Мне кажется, это кошмар. Вот, не туда. Вот туда.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Так, туда.
Damn.
Была машина, нет машины. Так, ладно, идем к бензоколонке. Спешно.
Hello?
Hello?
Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
И сейчас на меня нападет убийца с топором. Что пишут?
Departure by Alan Wake.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows.
Его скрывали тени, и во мраке окружавшего нас леса его почти не было видно, в отличие от запачканного кровью топора, занесенного для удара. Да. Ну сейчас, короче, так все и будет, наверное. Я уже честно не помню. Это было так давно, когда я проходил его. Так давно. Так давно.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Нет, растворяющиеся в воздухе мужики мне явно не помогут.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Конечно, лучше мне пойти на пилораму, лесопилку, лесозаготовку.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Нет, туда нам явно не надо. Да перелезь ты уже!
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen,
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall! Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Так, у нас есть психоточный демонический мужик.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Ну и, конечно, тут стол и сразу же. И фонарь. И стволы. Еще есть что? Батарейки.
During your trying.
Так, еще что-то светится. Патроны.
Incontestably proven.
Так, и что мне делать?
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
You can see the sights and keep those
cholesterol
levels.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Only I...
Hello? Hello?
Понятно. Никто нам не поможет.
This is bad.
Еще и током ударил. Так.
More of them.
Давай.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real.
Ой, это только в свете видно. Еще. Туда.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Ага. Ракетница. А вот этого я точно уже не помню.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Не из того оружия. Не из того. Ну да, конечно.
What the hell was that?
Да.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
А нет, я посмотрю. Ну ладно. О, тормоз. А почему мне его не засчитали? Так как нам перейти на ту сторону? А, вот. Тьфу ты, ну ты. Это на самом деле достаточно крипово. Все происходящее. Ну как, не супер крипово, но неприятно. Как бы идешь себе и идешь. Как кто в меня кидается? И вот эти очень неприятные, ну по виду, по крайней мере. Так, еще одна подсказка где-то. Ага. Туда. Туда. Наверх показывает. Угу.
Taken. They're taken.
Одержимые, они одержимые. Так, еще припасики. Батарейки, батарейки. И все. К сожалению, ничего больше батареек. Оп, паркур. Так, на свет нам надо. В принципе.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
И что у нас здесь? Батарейки. Патрон для револьвера. Максимум патронов, понятно.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
А вон и генератор. Вон и генератор. Так. Кто первый? Так. Сейчас фонарик зарядится. Ага. Еще страничка рукописи. И дробовик. Двухстволка. Патронов нету. Это очень неудобно, что он сразу берет оружие в руку и начинает прямо им пользоваться. Знаете, какой клавишей? Вправо. Что как бы нелогично, возможно. О, термос. Вообще управление под геймпад заточено. Геймпад, что ли, взять? Нет. Я забыл, что есть прыжок здесь. Я думал, он сам прыгнет. Это что? Патроны для дробовика.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment.
Да я уже вздыхаю полной грудью.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cut. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Ну-ка, ну-ка, заведись. Мне, честно говоря, что-то не очень нравится все происходящее. Спаси рай? Или что? Ну-ка, все, нет. Это была плохая идея. Идти туда, в принципе. Показалось, что вот это растение, это тоже чего. А, знаете, нам, похоже, туда все-таки надо. Как бы странно это не звучало, но нам надо туда. Дробовик пока бережем. Пока есть патроны. Кончай, кончай. Так, а мне что, не сюда? В конечном итоге. Так, что-то я заблудился чутка. А, вот сюда. А, я ж был около этих бочек только. Слепой. Так, что и дальше теперь? Оп, краска. Туда. Туда. Направо. А. Так, ракетница — это совсем тяжелая артиллерия, вероятно. Вероятно. Мне не нравится техника, которая двигается. Так, ну-ка, давайте-ка мы вот так сделаем. Хоть это и тяжелая артиллерия, но как бы так будет спокойней.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
А, вот это я помню.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot.
Бред какой-то, честно говоря.
And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Замечательно.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses? Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat in Night Springs.
Это что-то в духе адрес неизвестен, короче. Из Макса Пейна. Разработчики-то те же. И Сэм Лейк, и компания. Обилие патронов мне не нравится. Ой, как мне нравится. Накаляет то, что он то ближе, то дальше. По звуку даже. Так.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind
Теперь надо
only a
вернуться, взять
lifetime of
батарейки,
nightmares to
все,
come,
которые я потратил.
assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Все. Так, а вот и заправка уже почти. Там нет никаких пасхалочек, секретиков. Ага! Так.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Карнавальная колесница.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness.
Телевизор со
I can
мной.
feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Я просто не заметил, какой взгляд у животного. Да. Слабоумие и отвага.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wade.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay?
Да.
Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Как сериал посмотрели.
Tiptoes to my room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away.
Я так понимаю, это может длиться очень долго.
On Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Это для тех, как бы, кто пропустил, только начал смотреть.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Так, включить кофеварку. Так.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this
мой
quickly.
стол, вероятно,
On
вот там.
occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Так, где страница?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry...
Возвращение в Зендер, что это?
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right
Где они
here.
у вас?
I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Bright Falls.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that?
Все вместе.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Так, я предлагаю 2-минутный перерыв сделать. 3. Может быть, налить чиплу. То все, 5-10. Сейчас вернусь. Та-дам.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. Clothes will need changing soon. You can't change.
Да, я здесь как бы, но я забыл включить микрофон. Это все очень адекватно, как бы. Но ничего интересного не говорил, кроме того, что отличительный признак мастер побеждает в состязаниях — это отличное описание для человека, в принципе. И все, больше ничего нету здесь. А, нет. Не вернулись вовремя из туристического похода и не выходят на связь. Если вы видели их и вам известно их местоположение, позвоните по номеру 555-9932.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me, I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National
Mr. Wake,
Park.
can I help
There's a
you
spot
with
called
anything?
Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go on back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on!
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Еще один.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need money.
Так. А как туда попасть? Можно мне поинтересоваться? Да! Мастер бить с ноги.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from
Опять я в
nothingness.
телеке.
The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Давайте еще.
Marvelous,
Так.
sir. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Ага, можно было включить ему свет.
Regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Ага.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony,
Что
looking
она
after
тут делает?
Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
До свидания.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car?
Wait here.
Just listen to yourself.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
And
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you
Wait
can't
here.
just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife.
That
and
was-
it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy
Да
all
это
this
не только со
sounds.
стороны смахивает на бред.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Тормоз, еще один тормоз. И у меня забрали все оружие. Это очень плохо. Оружие и батарейки. Что это? Не различить. Ну ладно. Оставь свет. Liver's Peak.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Ничего нету. Ничего.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This
Oh,
wasn't the
есть
smartest
револьвер.
thing I'd ever done. but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Птичка.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deer Fest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. Oh. No plan.
Так, опять. Опять. Посмотрим, что в этом доме. Сейчас телевизор включится. Стопроцентная информация. А, не, я сам его включу. О! Пока начинается абсолютно.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
Тодидо.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived. He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Крепота какая-то. Крепота. Так. А, я туда пойду. Мне кажется, там что-то есть.
explosion left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please,
hello?
Help! Back here. I'm back here. Hey.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Нет, Расти уже ничего не
Whatever
поможет.
did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Ну-ка, страница.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him.
Это все, короче, как во всех этих ужастиках.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Hunters need hunting licenses.
Так. Откуда? Откуда летит?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Так, аптечка. Аптечка мне не поможет. Мне поможет только свет.
Is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never approach closer than 100 yards. To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. At all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds. This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
Ух. Батарейка. Они обходят сюда как раз. Так, а теперь ждем, пока фонарик отрегенится. Ну, как ждем? Двигаемся вперед. Так, контрольная точка.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Так, возьмем страничку. Так, а нам надо вниз. Как-то движение вниз не похоже на пик. Вот что я могу сказать. Для вашей безопасности оставайтесь на тропе.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Не кормите животных, $100 штраф. Так, а знаете что? Просто вот так вот. Оп. Так, теперь к пику двигаемся. Все-таки. А если я туда пойду, что мне будет? Мне просто интересно, что здесь. Просто интересно. А ничего. Даже термос не положили. Так, тут кто-то есть, я его не вижу. Свет. Свет, свет, свет. Медведя. Так, еще есть кто-нибудь? Патроны заканчиваются. Так, всего 9 патронов и 6 из них заряжены. Существенно улучшила ситуацию по патронам. Телефон топором сломан. Что-то здесь нету помогалочек никаких. Прошу заметить. Могут быть медведи. Так. Так. Очень напряжно, честно говоря, все это. Ситуация. Ненавижу в такие моменты, когда патроны заканчиваются. Это как-то вообще не очень. А сюда куда-нибудь приду, интересно? И никакой помогалочки нету. Тайничка. Ну вот. Зря шел только. Так, в обход идем. Так, понятно. По годам размечено. И таки шо? И таки куда? Таки туда? А, ну да. Не заметил. Так. Нормально. Это кто?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Что это за ВДВ?
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Что я могу поделать, если громкость в игре такая нестабильная? Тут чатик.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta
Вот ты
move.
пишешь, что
Why?
громко.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up! What I got for you?
Куда у меня фонарик лез? Дружище, а ты где? Да блин! Не сметь меня убивать.
Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Где ящик? С какого ящика-то брать? Показал пальцем сюда куда-то.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Фальшфейер.
A little longer. Scare them off.
Чуть отсюда.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Wait. All cozy and safe. Come on. Only sissies are in the dark.
Да. А эта фигня тебя не смущает ни разу.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. Our last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
А вам некуда деваться. Прыгай. Будешь стрелять по нему? Замечательно. Да, пара пустяков.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
Термосы нужно 100 штук собрать, короче, как я понял. Лечишься по свету. Ну, ты в чём?
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Так, как туда попасть? Не туда? Нет, не туда. Не то нажал. Да беги, господи, беги, просто беги. Нет, нет. Нет. Ладно. Надо сейчас занять стратегически важное положение. Позиции. Просто бежим. Стратегия. Да что же вы делаете-то такое? Все-таки нам туда. Нет, это была ошибка. А, не, все хитро. Просто очень хитро. Так, есть что-нибудь? Термос.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Давай. Раз, два. Так, и для чего я патроны взял? Только что. Я вижу тормоз. Это была приманка. Да, блин. Чуваки, а давайте... Нет. Да отстаньте вы от меня. Мне нужен свет. Все. А, можно было так не делать. Сгустки тьмы. Так, давайте дойдем до контрольной точки и закончим. Стрим на этом. Нет. Пока не хватило. Да блин. Как туда залезть? Сейчас я потуплю еще чутка. Все проще. О, тормоз. Так. Вверх лесопилки. Птичка. Я же думал, вывалится кто-нибудь оттуда. Понятно, пробраться через лес. Теперь... О. Значит, тут где-то поблизости должна быть это. Не пройти-то. Охотничье оружие. А, это были патроны, вероятно, для охотничьего ружья. О, страничка. Потом мы обязательно их прочитаем, но не сейчас. Так. Да, господи, ты умеешь ровно прыгать. Так. Не хочу. И туда не хочу, ну, придется. Ой. Отстань. Все, патронов максимум. Мне кажется, там что-то большое. Не-не-не, а можно не назвать теперь? Я стою прям перед ним. Не такой, что ты крутой. Так, надо перезарядить. О, все.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Короче, давайте на этом закончим сегодняшний стрим. Обязательно продолжим проходить эту игру именно с этого места. Но когда я еще пока не знаю. Все, давайте. До следующего стрима.
Раньше еще была контрольная точка.
Ну,
как минимум одна, перед тем, как мужик с пилой появился.
ну, мужик с пилой был слишком изявый.